The day has finally come and I'm actually booked in for a drift prac for the first time in about 6 years, I think. The last one I went to was, I think, before we even made this channel. So it's been quite a while. But yeah, me, Nathan and Jordan are all booked in to go to the, they're doing one of these COVID drift prac things. I think they're limited to about 30 or 40 entrants. And we are at this stage all booked in for that, and that is next weekend. So still have a fair bit of stuff to do on this thing. Last thing we did was lock the diff up with a spool, and have been driving around a little bit, and honestly it feels pretty fucking awful. I don't know, I've had a weldie before. I know that weldies don't always feel that great, but this thing, I don't know, feels way more brutal than it should. I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping that the, I haven't even looked, but I've just gone ahead and ordered them because they can't hurt anyway. But I'm hoping that the trailing arms are what's making it feel really weird. So I've gone and bought these. These are just the lower ones for now. So I'll quickly chuck them in. Far out, got a number of things to do today. Apart from that, got some new rear pads for the back and some wheel bearings because my left wheel bearing is completely shot and has been leaking oil. All the pads and the rotor and everything are all like soaked in diff oil. So we're doing the bearings today, hopefully, and then these are just the old pads off of Nathan's 31 because he's gone to Commodore calipers on the back, I think. But it's literally a week away, so I've just grabbed them rather than try and find some more. The wheel bearings, got to just do like a general service, got a filter and all that. Then yeah, got the trailing arm bushes, and then I'm also going to be trying to fit a seat. I've got like an old disgusting Bride out in the shed, so I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to be able to make some sort of mount with just this flat bar shit, literally just bolted onto the factory rails. And then, and I also have this wheel that I put in, just literally $80 from someone just around the corner. So it's a Luisi, if anyone's ever heard of that. But $80, pretty decent. So I'm just going to chuck that in for the hell of it. I think it's literally the same diameter as the wheel that's already in there. So I've got the one of those, just the silo wheel. So I mean, they're pretty good already, but you get a lot of this sort of shit in it. Whereas that one's nice and tight. So I'll be chucking that in, and yeah, hopefully Jordan's coming around in about an hour or so, and then he'll be able to help me with all this shit because I, for the most part, have no idea what I'm doing. So this is the seat that I'm going to be using. It's pretty gross. Doesn't help that it's been sitting in the shed for like years, but I paid like literally $100 for it, and it is genuine. So it still feels really cool to sit in. So this is the original seat out. So the plan is to unbolt the actual seat from the frame. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. I'm assuming there's, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. And then literally run some flat bar straight down, and then just match up with the holes on the bottom of this, and then bolt it on. Just taking the wheel out quickly. If I was smart, I would have done that before I took the seat out of the car, but that's that one out. New wheel is in, and coolest thing. So we're picking it up a day later. I had a bit of a change of plans yesterday, and didn't get around to doing much. Pretty much just ended up getting the wheel fitted, and I ended up doing the oil and the filter as well. But today we will be doing the rest. So in the other video I made of this car where I was putting the wheels on, I went into the whole wheels not clearing the brakes thing. So I'm running a 5mm spacer, but I've only got about, even though it's only a 5mm, I've only got about 6 or 7 threads max holding the wheels on. So I've gone and bought these. I'm just going to chuck them on, save any stupid shit happening. And yeah, hopefully Jordan will be rocking up any minute now. These are the slip-ons I ended up getting. These are the GK Tech ones. Reasonably pricey for a slip-on, but they're drilled out to suit the actual studs. They're hub-centric, so I figured rather than stuff around with any eBay shit, we'll just get the proper ones. So I've just put all of the pulled all the brakes and everything off, and just bashed one out, and that's literally the size difference. So that should be more than enough. And I've already got the open-ended wheel nuts, so no dramas. So we got the axle out. This is the one that was leaking. So it's just, I believe this seal here, that's gone to shit. So that's been literally just spraying diff oil and shit all through my brakes and all that shit. So apparently we've got to cut this one off, and then we'll chuck the new one on. I think Jordan said we might have to heat them up or something to get them on, but we'll see how we go.
And didn't hit the shaft at all, so that's a plus.
Beautiful.
So then we just got to cut this inner bearing race as well. Then we'll break that through with the chisel too, and then that'll just slide off the end as well. So that retaining collet goes on first. Then we put on the seal. Then our bearing will go next, and then this collar goes on as well. And then, yeah, that's it, which is all good. So as our usual way of going things is, we didn't really get what we wanted done, but we did get that bearing done on the left-hand rear of Brendan's car, so that's all good. The seal's there, so obviously that's no longer leaking, so that's all sweet there, but he only needs to get some more bushes off Nathan so that we can have the full set when we do his lower trailing arm bushes. And we need to get some different seat rails because this is a Silo, and Silos have different seat rails to the normal GXEs, and it's just going to be much easier to get, like, we won't have to fuck these seat rails up to make the new ones fit with his bride. So yeah, that'll pretty much do it for the day. We're just driving around in it now, making sure everything's all sweet. But yeah, everything good. We might adjust the clutch a little bit in the pedal when we get back, but yeah, not much else is really going to happen after that. Anyway, yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching.